Hello, everybody. Have yourself a very Merry Christmas. Anyway, this your boy, music artist Stone Thug. And we got a special, talk today. We're going to talk about white people's superpowers. White folks' superpowers. White boy, white men superpowers. White women's superpowers. The gift that God gave to white folks. And it's truly a magnificent gift. And I thought today I would talk about it because I believe, look, let me start this off first. I'm Stone Thug. I have white friends and white family. We all have family members over here in America. I'm an FBA, B1. But I must acknowledge the superpowers, the super gift that God, the God of nature, have given to white folks. See, it may seem like it's kind of a coonish conversation to praise, to give some recognition to the so many things that white folks have going on. But I saw a video recently which sparked this thought in my head, or the continuous thought, because I've been thinking about it for some time. To give white men, white boys, mainly white young guys, some recognition for something that they have that God has given them. That's a very special and unique gift that came from God Almighty. Now, with all that said and being said, do I think that there is some sort of dumb gene that's in, a lot of white folks? Yes, of course. Do I think that they have a murderous killing trait where they wipe out their whole family and their wife and everything if they don't get their way all the time? Yes, too many of them have that. Should that be studied worldwide, internationally, nationally, because it's a damn pandemic of thought? Absolutely. With all that being said, I want to get back to the main point of the wonderful traits that white men have. The wonderful gift that white boys, white men, older white men, white women have. I'm not going to deal with the negatives, Karen stuff. In this video right now, we all know about that. We tease them about that. That's a big thing right now or whatever. And a lot of criticism. They understand where it comes from. They should, if they're honest. But I don't want to think about that this moment. Because getting back to the video I saw, there is some concern with white youth, white men, white boys in particular, younger generation. They're trying to find themselves. They're trying to find their way. It's not the same exact search that young black men and other ethnics go through at adolescent and teenage years. It's different. And it's something new that's going on right now, and it's troubling to me. And we have to pay attention to it because at the end of the day, being an FBA, foundational Black American, we are kin to them. I mean, we're family, whether we like it or not. We have a lot of the same blood in our veins. We're kinfolk. And yes, it was about dubious means. I mean, I just did my family tree search for 2 years, researching, and we ran into a whole nest of Confederate flags and Confederate people or whatever. And I'm sure that some of the blood that, have gotten through dubious means, to say the least. But again, we're not having that conversation today, right now. I want to talk about the good. I want to talk about what God has done, and I want to let them know about it, because sometimes in this life, when you're developing, see, the harder core women, the Karens, and hardcore older men, they're not interested in developing. They like how they are. They want to keep things the way they are. They're not interested in changing. That's really their downfall. That's the failure of that generation. They don't want to adapt. They want things to be as they were hundreds of years ago. And it's not going to happen. We're not going backwards. We're going forward. And the younger people, they're looking for answers. They're looking for a better way. They're looking for a way out, a way up. They're looking to have a bright future. You don't care about your future if you're an old, dusty, hateful person. You're pretty much just waiting to die and go to hell if there's one to go to. But the younger people, they want to live a life of Riley. They want to explore the better parts of life. And they deserve that chance. And I'm not going to put it on all FBAs and all other people to help white folks and white kids, but I feel a burden because black people have that coonish trait in them where they have to fix things. They have to help. We're getting better. We're letting people crash and burn. We're delineating, and which is wonderful. Look how wonderful it's been for us just the last few months. I'm telling you, it's wonderful. It's high tide for black folks. Unfortunately, it's low tide for a lot of others. But yeah, some of them had it coming. But black people are on the up, on the rise, and we shall overcome. But why not help our white youth to come up? Because we got to take care of them anyway. When they get old, we got to take care of them. We got to help them out. Yeah, we don't have to invite them to the parties all the time like we did before, have an open hand and all that good stuff, because some of them, they have those problems that we talked about in the first part of this video. But we need to keep in mind that they're family. We need to keep in mind that they want a chance, a shot for something better. They want a better world. And they're doing everything right now because they think we don't want them. They think we don't love them. They think we don't have an interest in them. And our interest is in us right now. That don't mean we hate them. It just means we're focused on us. And if you're for us getting our reparations, you are our friend. If you're not for us having a good job, you're not for standing in our way of our money, then you're the bad guy. And it's okay. We're going to go around you the way we've been going. That's why black folks, younger, that's not having the problems that a lot of the white folks are having. You made us almost geniuses just by your bad treatment. We had to survive, adapt, go under and over. And we are better for it in a lot of ways. Am I suggesting that we needed to do that? No, it's no way to raise a loved one. But that's all I want to say for now. is to pray for them, look for a better tomorrow for young white folks. And that superpower that I mentioned in the beginning, it is white folks' ability to look at you and smile, even though they don't mean it. It is something that they got that people love it. When the love that they have come out, when that real love come out, it's powerful. It's a superpower. And magnify that. And that's all I want to say for now. This is your boy, music artist Stone Thug, stonethug.com. Peace. Remember, I'm Stone Thug, and you're not.